There are things that disappoint, and the Champions League is surely not one of them. This week's semi-final fixtures of the Champions League served us with some interesting shows of football. We take a look and reflect on those matches, and also look at a little bit at what to anticipate from the Paris final. Welcome, my name is Danson Kiruma. Yeah, welcome back. Just like I've said, my name is Danson Kiruma, and I'm joined by my good friend Francis Elishifa. Francis, how have you been?
I'm good. As a fan of Real Madrid, I'm quite happy to see Guardiola suffering
Manchester imepigwa mpaka sasa umehamia Real Madrid
na Union Berlin.
Kufa na timu yako, you're not a patriotic fan. Okay.
Every country in the five big European league niko na team hata huko Kenya. I still have ile ya neutralize Spain.
Manchester inaumiza watu. Okay, fine. Let us start with this with the Villarreal and Liverpool encounter. This man Unai Emery, just last season he took Villarreal to European glory with against Manchester United. Right now he's taken the team to the semi-final of the Champions League. What do you think made this man not perform at English club Arsenal?
Arsenal, Arsenal and Manchester United are those teams that have fans. Also Liverpool, that pressure. Even David Moyes was in Manchester United. He was not performing as compared to West Ham. So I think the pressure, when you lose one game, then the fans are like expecting that you must win that game. I think those pressure from the fans, and also to the board of Arsenal, I think those were some of the challenges that were pressuring Unai from performing. Also, in every competition there is that one team that will surprise every time. You can remember in the World Cup we had, I think it was Croatia. Also in I think last UEFA, Ajax surprised. I think in every competition, even the World Cup that we are going to, you will see a team that we will not be expecting making some wonders in that competition.
Okay, and so for Villarreal, I think everybody perceived them as being underdogs. They were not coming into this as the favorites. How do you think reaching this semi-final fixture? My phone is ringing, but just a little bit. Sorry. This Villarreal team, they've reached the semi-final of the Champions League. How do you think this is going to impact their future matches, their future tasks? Is it going to give them more motivation, or it is going to demoralize them in a sense?
When a team wins one game, that there's that environment, even that I think kuna kujiamini wanakuwa nayo. So fans, I think financial they will improve because watauza jezi. Also the discipline ya wachezaji, I think they will improve. Academy, watakuwa na wachezaji wengi wanatoka academy so that they can play in Villarreal. Also I think sponsors watakuja. So I think Villarreal, if they manage to keep Unai Emery and they improve their academy, I think the Villarreal are some of kind of teams like West Ham in Spain. Those teams that have a good foundation where they can nurture young talents instead of buying big names. So I think when you are nurturing some of small talents from local or from the English, those teams from Spain, unajua zinakuanga like ni kama City. Watakuwa wana bring those players kwa team. I think Villarreal will improve kama wataenda the same pace. Wasikue kama Tottenham. Tottenham was in final. Sahi wameteseka. I think Conte ndiye anakuja kwa rescue huko.
Conte, and Conte ni ule mtu wa kudemand. He demands big big signings, and Tottenham is not famed for doing so. Let us talk about this Liverpool team. They are chasing the quadruple. They are 1 point behind Manchester City. They have already gone away with the League Cup. They're in the final of the FA Cup. They've already booked their place in the final to be staged in Paris in the latter part of this month. Do you think they have the capacity to sweep the quadruple, take all 4 trophies that are in the offing for them?
Liverpool is one of the teams that in Europeans big 5 leagues, it is ranked number 1 after I saw last week. Out of 12 games, they have that 4 points, and meaning that they have won how many teams? Ni kama wamedraw moja, because if you multiply 12 times 3, that is 6. So wametupa only 2 points. Na ukiongeza hii ya Villarreal, meaning that in the last 13 games they have not lost even a single game, meaning that Liverpool it is in form. So Liverpool wanaweza chukua FA, Carabao, EPL na USL, na hakuna dunia kitu itafanya. Watasema tu the Reds, we don't ever walk alone.
Useme wewe unajua mafano Manchester wanasikia.
We must be true. We must be honest, and Liverpool right now, mtu akitoka bench akikuja ni kama ni yange stahili kukuwa first 11. Na yule ametoka tena, unaona kama amefanywa makosa. Exactly. So ni kama basi waambiwe squad ya Liverpool wako anacheza 15.
Now let us talk about this man, Sadio Mane. There were calls for the Ballon d'Or of this season to be given to the Frenchman who plays for Real Madrid, Karim Benzema. But Sadio Mane's name has started to pop up in that Ballon d'Or talk. He has won the African Cup of Nations. He has taken his national team to the World Cup. He has won the League Cup already. He has helped his team to FA Cup final and also the Champions League final. Do you think he merits he should get the Ballon d'Or at the expense of the Frenchman Karim Benzema, in your own opinion?
We don't have to talk more about Sadio Mane, because they say action speak louder than action speak louder than words. So I think what Sadio Mane is doing in the field, the FIFA will table him to compete with the Benzema, because Sadio Mane amefanya makubwa. So even if we talk, but I hear some people saying that Sadio Mane compared to Benzema, Sadio Mane does not deserve that. But because I think according to their opinion, but I think Sadio Mane vile amesaidia Senegal and Liverpool is scoring each game and a score, and that goal has an impact on that game. So I think Sadio Mane, to my opinion, I think Sadio Mane deserves Ballon d'Or.
And it will be bad for us to talk of Liverpool without talking about Jurgen Klopp. He inherited a Liverpool team that was good, but it was not that team that would scare opponents, frighten opponents. He has transformed them into one of the biggest forces in European and English football. What is the impact of this man Jurgen Klopp coming into this Liverpool team, and how do you think, just how important is he to Liverpool?
Jurgen Klopp has brought the philosophy of Bayern Munich. That philosophy of you don't have to buy a big name so that you can perform. Bayern Munich wanna buy like kind of Leroy Sané from Man City, player ambaye anaambiwa he cannot perform. When he goes to Bayern Munich, he's performing. Look at the signing that Liverpool are doing. Signing unaona like huyu nini Klopp anamwona, but when he comes in to the field, he's performing. I think that is a philosophy that I think Jurgen Klopp has brought in Liverpool team. I think Jurgen Klopp hata ako mbele yake, na huyu anamuita the special one, Jose Mourinho, and Pep Guardiola huyu anaambiwa kwa kasi ya Africa.
Jose Mourinho already got out of that conversation. Yes, siku hizi ako kwa Conference League.
Niliona analia tiju ameenda asiji finali na Roma.
and he demands respect. Okay, now that is for Liverpool. And then there was one of the greatest comebacks in the history of the Champions League. Real Madrid turning a 1-goal deficit that they had gotten at the Etihad Stadium, went to the Santiago Bernabeu. They won. They ultimately won. This Real Madrid team, what do you think is the inspiration behind their recent good performances, beating the likes of PSG, Chelsea, and God knows what?
We have luck, we have experience. I think Real Madrid iko na luck, iko na experience, because when Rodrigo was brought in field by Ancelotti, What I recall the time of Javi Hernandez Chicharito when he was in Manchester United, alikuwa anapewa sub dakika ya 91, and as an investor, 92 minutes, there is a goal from Chicharito. When Rodrigo was brought in, na hizo subs za Ancelotti, if it was another coach hangezifanya, to bring out Toni Kroos and Lucas Modric from the field and wako sijui 1-0, it was aggregate of 5-3. I think it was daring, yeah. So na Pep Guardiola sijui akatoa kina De Bruyne amemaliza kazi,
akatoa pia this Algerian Riyad Mahrez,
yeah. So you see Rodrigo alikuja kurescue that team. Sisemi ni alipeleka Real Madrid to the final, but ni ana deserve that thing. Ukiweza kumbuka that game, I think it was Manchester United versus West Ham when Noble was given a penalty against De Gea. Unakumbuka hiyo penalty? Ni kama Manchester walishinda hiyo game, wale score the goals, si walikuwa walideserve kuambiwa ni wamebeba team compared to De Gea saving a penalty. So Rodrigo scoring at Bernabeu against Man City, hiyo comeback ilikuwa ingine hatari, plus Benzema hiyo penalty ametulia tu anapiga vitu zake.
Yeah, speaking of Benzema, let us talk about this man. He now has 15 goals in 11 Champions League matches. He has 43 goals from 43 games total, I think. This man, do you think Cristiano Ronaldo's presence back in time somehow hindered his progress from being the world-class player that he is right now? Do you think his presence and then his final departure has now helped to make Benzema a better person?
You can also say that because every player has his own time, even when Cristiano Ronaldo was in Manchester, the like of when Rooney walikuwa huko, but he was performing. Even Luis Suarez when he was in Liverpool, he was performing kukiwa na master wengine. So I think when the presence of Cristiano Ronaldo in Real Madrid and Benzema, it had no impact to Benzema from being in form and performing, doing wonders in a field. So I think there's that time that a player is shining. When Samuel Eto'o was in Barcelona, and when he was in Chelsea, he was performing. So you cannot say when Cristiano Ronaldo was in Real Madrid halted the success of current Benzema.
Okay, this man Carlo Ancelotti, we cannot talk about Real Madrid without talking about him. He is now the first manager to have won the domestic titles of the 5 biggest leagues in Europe. The German Bundesliga, the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, the English Premier League, and the French Ligue 1. Do you think this man Carlo Ancelotti is underrated? Because when you talk of managers right now, we are talking about Pep Guardiola, we're talking about Antonio Conte, we talk about Thomas Tuchel and Jurgen Klopp. Do you think this man is underrated?
It's not underrated because Ancelotti is that kind of a manager. When he's given resources, he can do what is expected of him to do. Because when he was in Everton, unajua Everton compared to Real Madrid, resources hawako the same. So I think Ancelotti anataka ile timu iko na resources ndio wa perform, but akienda timu ambayo haina resources itakuwa ngumu.
Now let's talk about the final to be staged in Paris at the latter part of this month. It is going to be a mouth-watering clash. What do you think we can expect from that? Which team do you give the possibility they are going to win? Just basically, what will we expect?
Liverpool. That game, I'm a fan of Real Madrid, but say Liverpool, jamani noma. I think Liverpool wanaweza win 2-1. They can carry that USL 2-1 because Van Dijk, even if sahi hayuko that form, I think Van Dijk anaweza shika Benzema, although it is very hard to say you can pocket Benzema, but I think Liverpool can win that USL 2-1 against Real Madrid, or it can go either way.
I also predict a win for Liverpool. So watu wa kubet hiyo pesa ikipotea, we rudi kwangu mimi nitakupatia. And that is how we bring things to a close. I was with my friend Francis Elishifa. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for keeping us company. Remember to hit the notification bell. Remember to smash the subscribe button, and you'll never miss content whenever we upload. Thank you. Goodbye for now.